Hi, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. This is our first vlog. I'm Francine and this is Wolf Bear Learn. So I set up an Instagram showing different things that we do with our children. We've got two children, a wolf and a bear, hence the name. Our wolf is 3 and our bear is 9 months old. I'm a primary school teacher, so I use a lot of the things that I would do in school, scaled down obviously with our children, and we use mostly household products, that's a weird word, household items, that's a better word. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram if you want to see our things that we do every day. We set up a little tray activity for our eldest, the wolf, and I set up a little play area on the floor for our youngest, who's 9 months, our bear. So yeah, at the moment, because I'm just filming on my phone, I have a special little contraption. My husband's holding a mirror so that I can see that it's just on my face. So anyway, I'm going to show you what we've got anyway, because today we went to IKEA and to QLM. I'm not sure if that's a shop where you live. It's a bit of a strange shop that sells stuff. My husband whispered another word then, but it's just not appropriate. So yeah, I'm going to show you these different things and kind of give you an example of how that they can be used with your children, or maybe in your classroom or whatever. I'm going to turn the camera around. Are you ready? So this is our way that we filmed. So I'll start with IKEA. Went to IKEA today. IKEA is the best place in the world. I'll start with this funny contraption. So this was next to the sinks. We think it might be to do something to do with draining, or I'm not sure. Someone said eggs, but it's a bit shallow. So anyway, this we're going to use for marble rolling or paint or bead sorting. Someone said it'd be good for rubbings, which really would. It's really lovely texture. I think my first plan though is to use some of this tape that we got from IKEA. It's such a cliche to washi tape, but it is pretty awesome. So I've opened this because I've got something that I'm going to show you that we're doing tomorrow with our eldest. So I'm going to use some of this tape to put little points that our eldest will have to roll a marble or a bead to, which will be some really good controlled gross motor. So yeah, I'm really quite into this. It was £3. Thank you, IKEA. Though really not sure what it is. Maybe comment underneath if you want to tell me what it is. Also follow on Instagram, Wolf Bear Learn, and you'll see how this gets used at some point. Update every day with the different activity I do with the boys. Paintbrushes. There's one out because I'm going to show you something with that. I'll put it up here. Obviously you can use them for painting, but they're also really good for other activities. The activity that I'm setting up tomorrow uses one, so I'll show you that when I've finished showing you everything from IKEA. A pot. Do I really need to tell you what I can use a pot for? Filling and emptying is really good. So I could use this for our younger child, because he is now at the age where he really is started to enjoy filling and emptying. It's just a beautiful pot, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good pot. Funnels. We have funnels outside that we use in soil and in sand and for water. And we also have one upstairs for the bath. We don't have any clean, obviously they are clean, but do you know what I mean, ones that we can use downstairs. So we've got these. I'll use these for different activities of pawing and things that I'll set up on the eldest's on our wolf's table for the morning activity. Glass bottle, which probably used in conjunction with this. We believe as a family that it's quite good to have glass and things around them, just so they get used to the fact that yeah, it's not safe, but you just treat it with care and respect. So it's quite nice little bottle, and I think in conjunction with that it will work quite well. These are just cute, aren't they? These will be good for colour sorting or size sorting. Yeah, they're so cute. These, we're going to use these for, we obviously can put different liquids in and things and do some pouring and maybe colour mixing with, we don't have to use paint, we could use food dyes and things for colour mixing, which would be quite good and a bit less messy, so it can be more independent. But also I'm going to use these with, if I can find them, these cocktail sticks that we got from QLM. So quite a good fine motor, really easy independent activity for an older child to fit through this little hole. So yeah, that's one of the things that we'll do with that, but they'll be used a lot. So if you just follow on Instagram, I feel like I'm saying that so much, then you'll see. These. So these are meant to be, to get like hot things. They're like oven gloves, but they really don't cover much of your hand. But you get 2 of them, and they kind of make you into a bit of a lobster. Or like, but anyway, they fit on our eldest, on our Wolf, and I think they'll be a really fun way of picking things up, just using your body in a slightly different way. Yeah, they'll be really fun for a filling and emptying, just to mix it up a bit. So I'm quite excited about those. Just thought I'd add as well, because obviously these don't look like they're intended for a child, or like say the funnels and things. They come in different colourways, most places, especially at IKEA. So if you give your child the choice of what colour, then they'll feel more ownership over it, even though it looks like a household object rather than a toy, if you get what I mean. So yeah, Wolfie was in a green mood today. He also chose this green tape as well. He was in a really green day. So these also, I use these quite a lot when in the classroom. This one's meant for a laptop, and this one's meant for some sort of tablet. They're really good to line up things like cards and things, or even to display a book. They're just a really interesting way of, you can use them in phonics to spell out things like mixed round phonemes and things, but they're just a really nice resource. I've thought as well, because I just like them both to be able to have a similar activity, even if it means that our little bear doesn't quite get to do it himself. He does it with his brother, or he does it with us. It just feels nice for our eldest to see that our youngest can interact with similar things. So we thought, we've got a small one for our eldest and a little bit of a bigger one that they can share and do some activities on the floor, which is quite a cute idea. I'll show you now what we got from QLM, but just really quick, because this is just, some of it's quite obvious. This, right, strange thing. It was £1, right? I think it's some sort of bubble mixing, but I just thought it was really cute, and the bottles are cute, and it's a colour mixing activity, really easy to do. Why not try mixing colours? Yeah, just thought it was cute, and I think he'll enjoy that. That'll be for our eldest, obviously. Showed you these already. They're a really good resource. Obviously sharp and pointy, but you know, we encourage a little bit of risk taking. Yeah, I know they're all uppercase. It's good to have a mixture of fonts and things. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about them just being uppercase. They're just really nice, bright and colourful. Same, good numbers. Pipe cleaners are amazing. They're really good to do if you want to calm a child down. It's really good to give them a pipe cleaner and get them to wrap it around one of their fingers and make a wiggly snake, because it takes that much kind of control and that much concentration that it just calms them down. I'm all about pipe cleaners. They're really good with colanders and things. I'm sure you've seen lots of things like that before, but we'll definitely be using these in morning activities. Just canvas, cheap canvas. So the brothers, they can do, we're going to do a collaborative art piece this week probably. Shoelaces for threading. They're good because they have aglets on the end. I love that word. Those little plastic or metal bits at the end. So it means it's quite stiff, and they're obviously quite thick as well. So shoelaces, definitely the one if you want to do threading. Glow sticks, so we can have a glow stick bath. Everyone loves a glow stick bath. These are from the baking section, but they'll be really good at scooping things, maybe into the funnels or so yeah, you know what they are, scoops. Our eldest chose this book, and we also got a colouring book just because, you know, Hello Kitty's cute, and it was quite big areas, and it's good for pencil control. Yeah, it's cute. So I'll move all this to one side, like a big pile. I should show you this, like, so to ruin the like glamour of it, because this was so glamorous, obviously. Check out the massive pile next to me. Yeah, it wasn't done very neatly. Anyway, I'll move forward. You saw my foot then. So this will be the morning activity for our eldest, for our wolf. I'll explain about this. So when the boys come down, there's something ready. Usually the one that's on here, obviously it's for our eldest because it goes on a red table. It's a calm activity that he can come back to throughout the day, and he tends to come over to the table independently. I don't really tell him to go there when I am feeding his little brother or his little brother's having a nap, because it's calm, and it's just a routine that we've got into now, and it's been really helpful to have somewhere, like a little quiet calm station for our toddler to go while our baby needs a bit of calm around him. So tomorrow, I think people might have seen this before. It's a very traditional Montessori. It's teaching how to sweep activity. We've got some, don't worry, it's decaf, coffee grinds. It's just lovely to have coffee grinds because it smells so nice when they play with it. So I'll put some coffee grinds out for him. I used some of the tape that I showed you from IKEA. Oh, throwing it around. I'm not left-handed. I don't know why I'm doing it with him. And the challenge will be to sweep, 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 sweep. My Little Pony reference. Sweep, sweep, sweep into the little square. And I think he really enjoyed that. Yeah, and that will just stay out on the table all day. So that's what our eldest will do. I like to then emulate it with our youngest, who's 9 months. So our 9-month-old will have, because this is a kind of containing things into an area, so really it's like an extension of filling and emptying, or tidying really. So it's a tidying technique being taught. So the same kind of concept for our 9-month-old. So a container. This is an IKEA container. We didn't get it today. It's quite good because it's got a zip, so it flattens down, so you don't have to have loads of containers around. And just some things to fill and empty. A mixture of materials, so wood and obviously little cuddly fabric toys, plastic, things that make noise, things that... Just a really, really wide variety of different things. And these are all just toys that your child, or you might already have in your classroom or anything, that you can just gather. Oh, there you go. Ooh. Donut, obviously. So I'll have this laid out and I'll take pictures and I'll put it on Instagram, and then people can see and hopefully get some ideas and hopefully share some of their ideas with me, because, you know, parenthood is a big... lovely club, isn't it, that we have with our children. So yeah, I think that's it. That's the first vlog done. I'm gonna go upload it now. Goodness, it's happening. Okay, till next time. Bye. I don't know, how do you wave? Bye. Yeah, bye.